All right, guys, check it out. Time to bait up. We got two different goodies here. It's not Halloween, but we still got some treats for these fish. Chicken liver, really gross. Smells horrible, but it works sometimes. So we're gonna see if we can catch a catfish. Of course, we got our standard worms, right? Courtesy of the Worm Barn. Just kidding, Wally World. So let's start with the old chicken liver because it's gross and smells bad, and I want to get it over with. Oh God. There we go. I'm gonna smell for about 3 weeks after touching this junk. Just like that. This stuff is notorious for falling off your hook. So we're gonna cast it real gentle, like, you see? Pray to the fishing gods, the perfect cast. Okay, she's in. Now it's back to the old casting type method. Hopefully this works. It worked. If it works in 1775, it's got to work now. Or it could don't, or it might not. It could get skunked. Probably will get skunked, but you never know. Or we might just get one on our first cast. Damn it! Did you see that? Dude, that was a good hit, man. Nah.
They just fooled me once. Shame on...
I don't think anything's on. It's hard to tell.
Shame on you.
Wah, wah, wah.
It fooled me. We can't get fooled again.
All right, guys, we're here at the next spot. I say we give it the old college try, as the kids say. Last spot, I ended up having a bass on, but I lost it almost immediately, just like my mind in the 30s, because, you know, I'm definitely that old. Just kidding, JK, as the kids say. But yeah, so let's give this the old go-a-rooney. Stay tuned. Bye forever. Now, with these catfish, right, so essentially what we're doing, or excuse me, these bullhead, they're actually a subspecies of catfish. There's channel catfish, blue cats, bullheads. I think one's called a gray, flatheads. I don't know, there's a bunch of them, right? But we have a lot of them here in this particular area that we're fishing. So again, all you need is a hook, a sinker, and a bobber, right? Now, these fish are real finicky. Sometimes they play with the bait. Sometimes they'll actually eat the bait and they'll just sit there, right? That's why you have to be very, very patient when you're catching these. Unlike a bass, if a bass hits, it hits right away, right? And then, you know, you set the hook and look really cool and reel it in and pretend you're in the movie Jaws, but these are a little different. So think about that when you go to bed tonight. So I've come here before, and generally we get what's called a bullhead. Now, a bullhead, it's not related to a bull that you see at the old radio, or rodeo, as some folk call it. But it's kind of like a little mini catfish, and they're really not good for nothing. But you know what? I'm hungry, and we got to eat, and we will survive. So let's give it a go. Fish on. Ah, Yablika, we missed it. That's reality TV. All right, we're going back in. We never give up, and neither should you. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. You could take that to the bank. Now that is a bullhead. Again, no relation to an actual bull. These things have stingers on them. Actually, where's my pliers? They have stingers on them, right? And I'll show you exactly where those are. So, if you look up here, that is a big stinger along with on the sides right here and right there. So you kind of want to grab them like this, okay? Make sure you grab them real tight. Right, show him that you're not afraid, because if you don't, he's gonna wiggle around and then you're gonna have yourself a bad time. I drank way too much coffee today. All right, there you go, the real river monster. Let's throw him in the bucket. All right, there's one. Let's see if we can make a meal out of these little guys. We're gonna be eating good today. In fact, I don't think they taste very good, but we're gonna experiment because this is science. Yeah. Oh yeah, right there, right the honey hole. That's what we're talking about, eh? As our neighbors in Canada say. You know, I was always thinking about this. Canadians say A, Mexicans say C. Why don't Americans say B? I want to see that and come out of a politician's mouth. Oh no. Gosh darn it. Nothing seems to be going right today. Things going to the disco, man. Just want them to take the bait. These things are real finicky. It's kind of like Jaws, except not at all.
All them look like a lot of catfish.
And I love how I'm using this giant ocean rod to catch this little tiny catfish, but hey, the bigger the better, right? He's like, I don't know, I might end up in Kodiak Kooz's tummy if I keep messing with this worm. Well, you're right, guy. I advise you not to do it. Fish on, fish on. Alrighty, little tiny guy. Look at that. Also, mind you, the smaller the bullhead, the sharper their little stingers are. All right, look at that. Into the bucket he goes. See if we can catch one more, and then we'll call it a day and go cook these bad boys, suckaroonies, something like that. We'll cook them up, make ourselves one heck of a meal. It's like we're on an airfield right now with all these vehiculars or vehicles, but the fishing kind of dried out because it's, you know, nature and stuff. So we're gonna head back to the old bear den and cook these fish up, so don't go nowhere. Also, if you guys like this video, check out my wow, it sounds like a fighter plane flying by. Guys, if you like today's video, make sure you check out our how to catch trout video. It's also a catch and cook. But anyways, without further ado, let's go cook these fish up. Yablika. I know you guys really want to see me eat this, but we ran into a little situation, I guess you could call it. Nothing bad. The earth is still gonna be here tomorrow. However, this catfish has parasites. So, if you look, you can see all those little yellow dots. Now that caught my eye. I filleted a lot of fish in my life, ate a lot of fish in my life, but I was looking at that and I went, you know what? Something doesn't look right here. So we went to the old Google, something like that. Google, you get it. And we pulled up this. So apparently this is a parasite called, what is it called? It should probably be incinerated. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna eat that because we have more videos to make, right? I don't want to get sick either. So, with that being said, at least we caught some fish. I do feel bad that I did take this fish's life, but obviously I had no way of knowing that it had little bugs and stuff living inside of it. So, all right, guys. Anyways, thanks for tuning in to another fantastic episode of Kodiak Kooz. Hope you guys really liked what you saw today. Make sure you guys hit that bell, subscribe, and of course, comment down below. Until next time, have a Kodiak Kooz day.